Hello everyone, welcome back to Stalker Transmuter. We are playing Dungeon Crawl Stone Suit. If you somehow jumped into this episode, and this is episode 4. We're near starving. We just found our way out of the volcano and we are going to go back to clearing land, which we are mostly doing by use of blade hands, which somehow can still have rings balanced on them. Yeah, look. Our ring is on our left scythe-like blade. So I guess you just kind of put the tip of the sword through the hole of the ring. And let's put back on our wizardry. Okay. At some point, once we have a bit more HP and maybe a bit more dodging, we might train a little bit more transmutations, because that way we could... Well, we'll see what this ring is first. It might be something insane, but if we could take our ring of wizardry off at some point and replace it with a better ring, that would be nice. That's a kind of crappy... But if we just... We got so much random stuff here. No, it's too many. Too many death hacks. Okay, this might be better. No, it won't. Okay, a bullet. We're getting quite hurt. We can run around for a bit because we heal quickly. Let's go another lesser servant. That's fine. Okay. One at a time, our blade hands are strong enough that we can fight death yaks now. But a whole pack of them at once is a bit harder. There's invis. We've got 2 now. Let's test out my theory. Yep, 1 death yak is fine. And that guy's gonna shoot a bolt of cold, which will hurt. Yeah, he got us. Didn't hurt that much, I guess. There's a police siren in the background. Hope I'm not being arrested for all the stare abuse I performed in my video game. A whole bunch of oklobs. Again, I want to go spider form for the blink frogs, because then they'll just die to poison as they blink around. Like that. So many oklobs at that entrance to slime. I guess we're probably not doing slime pits. Well, maybe we could. That's a lot of guys. Let's go to another one. Tab our way through that 1 yak. That's a few guys too, but that one's not as bad. There's an elephant. We'll try not to fight him on the stair because we don't want to get pushed off. We'll bring him up. Okay. Man, blade hands is so much damage. Because elephants are quite a high AC enemy. We just, I think, 3-shot it. Okay, we got the good ones. We probably didn't need... Okay, never mind. I was going to say we probably didn't need the second one, but then my smoke demon just got destroyed. Whoops, I have blade hands out. That's not smart against a hydra. See this steam just flying out of nowhere. Let's get away from this hydra. I'm gonna exclude that stair because I don't want to walk down and just lose half my HP in 1 turn. Okay, so we're dying to these guys. Let's just teleport away through the use of the trap. Another Hydra. We're really not getting our piety up very much, but that's okay. We don't really need it. For quite a while yet, just having lesser servants is more than enough. Where are all our ID scrolls? I wonder what these boots are. I wonder if... Well, we found them in Volcano, so I'm not sure if that means they're likely to have protection from fire as one of their properties, or if because they're an artifact, this could be anything. But I really want to know. And this ring, this vibrating ring, I wonder what that is too. Just burning with curiosity, just like this Hydra is burning with actual fire. He hit me! Dude! Dude! Hit the Hydra! Not me. You meant to be my servant. There we go, that's better. So many Hydras. Oops, blade hands, that's not what we want. Don't blade hands a Hydra. Bad idea. Let me just go. Blades handsing. That's a word you don't usually say. Handsing. Elephants. And there is a random... Oh, we're on D6, but still, a random die elephant. Let's get another dude, and we don't have any good ones. Let's just get more dudes. Let's just... Lesser servant everything. Seems to be the way to go. Catopolis. Let's back out of there. So we have more room to potentially get out of his crazy stuff. Calcifying dust. That's the word I was looking for. Also known as crazy stuff. I think he saw us. Let's meet some snakes. Yeah, he did see us. Probably snakes. Let's not fight him right there. Just remember to take these guys slowly, so you don't get. Look at this. Sometimes they go nuts, and I don't want to stand there because if he hits me, yeah, like that, I would have been trapped in it. Let's get a servant to help fight these death yaks, but then never mind. My servant just died. We have a lot of damage now. We are having death yaks as a 79 HP character. Maybe I'm speaking too soon. Never mind. We heal a lot when we kill them from McLeod. Okay. So we're starting to get pretty strong. Basically, we've got our DPS part down, so as long as we can kill stuff, then we'll just heal with McLeod. Ow. Don't walk down here and fight him, because you'll get stuck in the hallway, and then you'll just get petrified. Bring him out to the open to fight. And I'm going to create a servant. And again, remember, just take these guys really slow, because look at this, sometimes they just go nuts. And you do not want to get petrified. Another artifact. So we got artifacts just everywhere. It's just artifact gaming right now. But no ID scrolls. No ID scrolls. Oh god. There we go, no longer poisoned. Hands. Unarmed to 15. We could probably turn unarmed combat off for a bit, because we're having no trouble killing stuff. and then I'll focus fighting and dodging, and I'll train, no I won't, I'll just leave them on normally, and I'll put transmutations back on, because it would be nice if we could ultimately switch out of this wizardry ring just for blade hands. More hydras. This has been some of the most hydras I've ever seen. Here we go, here's our first use of minor destruction, and it is doing nothing. We don't have much invocation skill. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, just hydras. I can punch stuff without blade hands. Okay, so we've cleared lair now, which means let's go do a little more dungeon. We'll do, have we found Orc yet? We have. The Orcish Mines is on D10. So we found Orc before we found lair. But I think I'll do D12. Actually, what's my gold situation? Still can't afford the Poisonous Handbook. Okay, we'll do D12 for dungeon. So I'm going Shift G, dungeon, and then 12. And then after that, we'll go into Orc. And as soon as I can, I'm going to buy the Poisonous Handbook, because Olgrebs is really good in Orc as well. You can kill all the Orcs with it. Ah, okay, so we got unlucky. There's a bazaar here, but we only have 500 gold. I'm not going to magic map for it, because I don't know. If we got kind of punished. If we'd gone straight, this guy's really hurting. If we'd gone straight into Orc, we could have got gold. What's this book? Book of Air. That's got repel missiles. Okay, that's like an insta slam. Repel missiles. Yes. Repel missiles means that projectiles are less likely to hit you. And that's probably all we want to learn out of that book. Swiftness isn't bad as a panic situation, run away from stuff. What it does is it gives you a brief burst of speed, but then afterwards your movement speed is slowed. So you can walk away from something, and then as you get near the stair, you use swiftness, you get your speed, you create a gap, and then you go upstairs. So it's not a bad spell to have. We've got 8 levels. Yeah, let's just learn swiftness. It's good to have in a pinch. I'm going to put it on D. Okay, and then that's it for this book. You can drop it now. Where are all my ID scrolls? Just make this sneak. Is that going to be Josephine? No, I don't think so. We're now slowed though. Is it Josephine? No, it's just a wizard. Still slowed. That's alright, I think. Oh no, we're no longer slowed. Okay, good. So now it's just the yaks, which we have more than enough damage to kill. I think... Oh, we found a treasure trove. Let's see what that's asking for. Treasure troves potentially have really good stuff or really nothing. Needs 2 scrolls of requirement. Okay, well if we ever get those, I'll put them in. Because a trove is kind of like scrolls of requirement items, a whole bunch of them. So they can be rubbish or they can be amazing. But basically 2 scrolls of requirement versus a whole trove worth of requirement is probably in most cases worth it. We're out of slots. What do we want? We don't need 500 stones. That's probably the extent. We have all these un-ID'd stuff. Okay, so there's a rune vault, a rune door, which we're not going to go into because it's probably dangerous. Right, I should have been paying attention to this. So the tolling of the bell is nearby, It's actually probably going to be in this little stone thing. Should pay attention. That's going to be our bazaar. Yes. Yep, there it is. And hopefully we don't burn to death. We didn't. And it's mostly food by the look of it. 2 food. Well, there's our 2 acquirement scrolls. At least one of them. And a weapon shop, which is no use. Okay, so I guess maybe we can put our young poisoner handbook plans on hold. Well, we can afford one. We can't afford both. Let's get one of them. And we can't pick it up because we're out of slots again. Let's drop the Wand of Flame. And well, we can buy the ID scroll, which will tell us if we want. It's outside, so I'll read it off the ground. I want to do the boots probably. Alright, it's a -1 pair of boots. It gives us extra MR and C invis. Our boots otherwise are 0. So we're losing one point of AC to get 1 extra MR and C invis, which I would like to do, at least for the moment. So I'm going to drop my regular boots, and I'm going to wear these guys. Yes, I want to wear them. So I have now 3 pips of MR, which will be good to take into Orc, because it means I shouldn't get paralyzed by Orc sorcerers. Okay, and we are now 1 acquirement scroll away from a trove. Okay. Well, I can just head over there and drop the acquirement scroll here, because I don't need to carry it around if I'm going to put it into the trove. A lot of times, troves are kind of like a bonus, as in, if they're not asking for something that's too onerous, then you can do it, like in this case. But quite often they'll be asking for, say, I don't know, they'll want like a really highly charged Wand of Hasting, or they'll want 15 potions of curing, or they'll want 10 potions of heal wounds. And for all that sort of stuff, you just, no way, there's no point. But sometimes you might get lucky. It might want you to show it a particular rune that you're going to do in your 3 rune game anyway, so you do it. Or maybe if it's right at the start of the game, there's one that asks for your God's Piety, which again you could do. Or like this, where it's scrolls of acquirement, which are effectively what you're going to find in there anyway. You could do it. So I see a lot of cool stuff in here. There's another artifact ring. There's an ID scroll, some enchant armor. There's a wand, a staff, a glowing cloak. This would be pretty cool, I think. So the real question is, if it's just this orange statue, let's have a look at what an orange statue does. Actually, can we XV it through the window? I think we probably can. Yep, there you go. So, because it's a statue, it can't regenerate. Does it say that anywhere? I don't think it does. No, but statues can't regenerate, so we can kind of plink away at it. It can do shadow creatures, so it can summon a whole bunch of monsters. It can confuse you, which for us is a 1% confusion because we have a whole lot of MR, and it can steal your int. The main dangers are if you, say you're a Minotaur Berserker and you only have 3 intelligence, it confuses you and then makes you brainless. And then while you're brainless, then it summons a whole bunch of shadow creatures. But what we can do, because all this loot would be nice, and as long as there isn't something else scary behind it, we can summon a couple of lesser demons and we can give it a go. Okay, never mind. There are crystal guardians in here. Never mind. So if we XP them, they do 35 damage in melee, and let's have a look. Crystal Guardian. They can do up to 75 damage with their crystal spears. Is that what it's called? Crystal bolts. It can do up to 75 damage, and we have 79 damage. So I'm gonna say, we really don't want to be here. And also, all right, there are our powers leaking away. No, I think that's just this dude. So we're going to read a teleport scroll, and that guy just tried to bolt me, but it missed. That guy bolted me and it hit. So we could die to another one if we get max damaged. We can't heal. We can fog, but he'll potentially hit me. I'd have to be unlucky to take 53 damage. Okay, good. So our teleport went off, and we just want to ASAP get upstairs. Okay, we're not coming back to this floor for a while. Alright, so that vault was dangerous. D12, remember, very scary. We need a fair bit more HP, and or if we have our greater servants could possibly kill them for us. Okay. I was like, yeah, if it's just an orange statue, that's fine, but never mind. Where's Orc? Here. We are looking for 500 gold to get the Unpoisoner's Handbook, which we should get in Orc. See, if I had it now, I could just poison everything. There's our repel missiles running out. Also, what am I training? Transmutations. We're at 4%. Let's have a look. If I take off my wizardry ring, we have 10%. Okay. I should keep training it. Blade hands. I'm just bring these guys up one at a time. I mean, we don't need Ogrebs for, oh god, that's an Eden. It can do 2 attacks for 45 damage, and it's flails, so that can one-shot us. It can easily one-shot us if we get unlucky. So we don't want to take any shots from that. We want to try to just stay away and let our summons do the work. Good. We're at 160 gold already, so I guess we could nearly get Ogrebs. I'm going to command them to run at the Sorcerer. That's an Orc Warlord. An Orc one. Okay. That's really dangerous. What can I do here? The thing is, I really want to get the Sorcerer because I don't want to walk down and get... Well, let's XP him. Okay, he's paralyzed is 0% chance. What I was worrying about is when I'm trying to stare dance the Orc Warlord up, if I come down and get paralyzed, then I'll just die. But if he's got 0% chance to paralyze me, then that shouldn't happen. We have all these mighted Orc Warriors trying to hit us with polearms. What's up there? That's okay, alright. Kill this guy. I can invis. Yeah, I'm gonna invis. I'm gonna quaff an invis potion. So now the Orc Warlord can't see me. And summon a couple more demons. And our Blade Hands is done. Can we throw nets? No, I can't throw nets. Okay, and I also can't... One thing I forgot is that using my curare needles with the blowgun would be really good against Orc Warlord, but I guess you can't use a blowgun when you have swords for hands. That makes sense. Like the ring thing. More books. What do we got? Spatial locations. That's with spatial translocations. We already have that on our shopping list. Transfigurations. Statue form. Dragon form. Yeah, we want this one. Put that on our shopping list. This has nothing too exciting. For this one, Mephitic Cloud is really useful early on, but not so exciting now. So it means we've got statue form as our ultimate thing that we want to work towards. So I can keep transmutations on. Statue form is really good. It gives you a whole bunch of bonus AC, and it slows all your movement down, but you have a massive amount of guaranteed damage reduction. You get extra HP, you get a whole heap of AC, and then your melee attacks do heaps and heaps of damage. Deep Elf Mage, as long as he doesn't... Okay, good. There are 3 of them, crap. Okay, let's get away. I was gonna say, as long as he doesn't electric bolt me, then I'm fine. An Orc Knight. We can fight that, I think. Yeah, okay. We do a lot of damage with blade hands. Makes me sad that I can't throw throwing nets when I have blade hands. I mean, that makes sense, because how would you throw a net if you had swords for hands? But it makes me sad, because nets are great. This is a lot of dudes. Okay, let's not show ourselves to all of them. And someone has a distortion weapon. Is that you? Doesn't look like it. Someone down there did. Okay. Well, I don't want to get banished. You saw how that went last game. Is it? No, it's not these guys. No. Stare dance these guys up one at a time, because the High Priest and the Priest both smite. So we don't want to be taking unnecessary smites to the face. Okay. We're going int again. Is it that guy? He's got, yeah, so he's got the electricity and electricity hurts. And the distortion weapon. I'm not going to go down that stair. I don't want to fight him, so I'm going to try to use my servants to kill him. It's not this guy. No, okay. Oh man. Is it that? Okay, no, good. Man, all these deep elves everywhere. It's fine once they get to me, because I'll start anti-magic biting them. But when there are 4 of them just shooting bolts at me, it's a bit nasty. I'm checking every elf mage I see to find the distortion one. The way that I'm bringing that screen up is Control X. It shows you all the items and enemies you can see in view. It's not that good either. Whoops, didn't mean to walk off the stair. I want to stay on the stair as much as possible. So if I need to go up, I can just go straight back up. Is it this guy? Nope. How many elves? Let's get the priest. Better. That guy. No? This just seems like an elf themed orc ending. Gonna go up and wait. All these sorcerers, which are not so nasty when they can't paralyze you. How much gold do we have? 600. Okay. We're not needing it for orc, as in Olgreb's Toxic Radiance. So I think I'll wait off and see what other things I can potentially buy in the shops at the end of orc here. Ouch. These bolts of fire really hurt. I feel like I want to have the protection of fire ring on while I fight both these guys, so I don't just, like that, I don't just immediately come down the stairs and die to bolts of fire. Okay, wizardry goes back on. So I'll see what else is on. Is it this guy? Yes, that's the one. Okay. So I'm gonna make a servant. Oh, so much damage. Okay. With that lightning bolt. And then, if there's nothing too crazy, then I'll purchase the, what's it called? The Young Poisoner's Handbook. Words are hard. Here are our shops. There's another Q mutation. I'll put it on my shopping list. Do I have haste? I've got 2 potions of haste already. I've got a potion of might. So I'll put resistance and haste and might all on my shopping list. We don't need the agility. We have 2 already. And then more books. Book of Power, meh. Maledictions, no. Necronomicon, no. Book of Callings, okay. That's going on my shopping list. That has what I think is the best spell in the game in it. Maledictions, no, we already looked at that. Dreams, that has another good spell. That also has Summon Lightning Spire, but that's more expensive. That one? Yeah. And that one. Sorry, plane's going overhead. How much gold do we have? 787. So I think Summon Lightning Spire is the best spell in the game. You'll see it, because we are going to use it, guaranteed. And then all this stuff does nothing. Okay, all these weapons, yeah. Do absolutely nothing. Okay. So there are so many things I want to train at the moment. Not distortion, good. There's another shop. A whole bunch of orcs up there. See if they come. I'll fight them in this little corner. Sun King. Transmutations to 12. Okay. For statue form, I'm ultimately going to want to have about 14 or so, I think, from memory. Ow. That smite hurt. These guys are kind of confused because they're trapped in by the deep water, and so they can't figure out how to get to me. Did I just get... Okay, I thought I got... I did. Okay, so I just got mutated to have random rage, which we can't have. So we're going to cure mute that. So that made our spells harder to cast again. And also, like an idiot, I don't have repel missiles on. If you ever see me without repel missiles on, I want you to leave a comment that abuses me very viciously. There we go. That should be on at all times. Good. And we've got the piety now for Greater Servant, but 63% hostile. Until we train more invocations, we won't be able to use that. Otherwise it's just too dangerous. Once I get my dodging to 10, I'll turn it off for a bit, and yeah, I'll think about my skilling then. I've got good MR. He's zapping me with, is it this guy? Wonder Polymorph. Okay, I don't need that wand. High Priest. That's fine. And ooh, I want those. Gloves of Dex plus 4, Slay plus 2. I really want those. There's a large shield. Okay. So we have some difficult shopping decisions to make. We finished the Orcish Mines, by the way. So those gloves are really nice. How does Blade Hands work with gloves? I've already forgotten. Let's ask our bot again. Blade Hands. You lose your gloves, your weapons and shield. Okay, so in that case, because we're using Blade Hands, those gloves are less of a priority. So what do we care about? I definitely want the Book of Calling, because that's got Summon Lightning Spire in it, which we are 100% using. The Young Poisoner's Handbook we want for when we do Spider, which will be the branch I prefer over Shoals, so we'd want to get that one first. And then a lot of this other stuff we don't need. So I guess we want the Poisoner's Handbook first. There we go. Okay. The Young Poisoner's Handbook. And we will memorize Ogrebs. And we are going to... Dodging is 9.9, so we'll turn that off in a sec. We're going to leave Transmutations at 12 for the moment. We're going to focus Poison Magic. And then we'll turn Dodging off very shortly. And then that'll let us do Spider. So I think for now, we'll leave it there. Hopefully I'll see you in the next episode.